Organizing and structuring Major Assignment 1. The prompt for Major Assignment 1 is fairly general so that you can determine what it is you want to show us about narratives as you define and explain what they are and how we identify them. The main thing to keep in mind is that your purpose is to explain or define narratives in general or as a genre, not to explain or summarize individual narratives or works we have read. Instead, you will use the narratives we have read as evidence to illustrate different points you want to make about narratives, or different things you want to show your audience about narratives. You don't need to explain everything there is to know about narratives, so you will want to select what you think are the most important aspects or features of a narrative to discuss and illustrate. The body of your essay will need to have at least 4 body paragraphs, and each body paragraph should focus on one aspect or feature of a narrative that you want to show us. Hence, you will need to discuss at least 4 different aspects or features about narratives in your paper. Do not organize your essay around individual narratives or works we have read, such as one paragraph on Superman and Me, one on everyday use, and one on Gray's article, as your goal is to show us your understanding of narratives in general, not what individual works are about. Instead, body paragraphs should focus on specific features or elements that are used to construct a narrative, or specific reasons narratives are effective or powerful, or the kinds of lessons we learn from narratives, or how we learn these. For example, you may build a paragraph on how narratives use point of view to express ideas or to build empathy with the narrator and engage readers' emotions. You may build a paragraph about the central conflict in a story or narrative and how this engages readers or helps illustrate a lesson. A paragraph on how narratives use symbolism to help readers understand complex ideas. A paragraph on how narratives use characters to help illustrate ideas or connect readers to the story. A paragraph on how narratives use setting to establish context and help readers understand the point or message. A paragraph on how narratives use vivid details or description to draw in readers and illustrate ideas. A paragraph on how narratives teach through engaging readers' imaginations rather than just providing facts. A paragraph on how narratives play on readers' emotions to connect them to the story. A paragraph on how they build empathy for different people and help readers understand different people and perspectives. A paragraph on how narratives pass on knowledge about history or culture. A paragraph on how narratives help us to solve problems in our lives or how to more effectively engage with others or society. These are just some of the things about narratives you may focus on and develop body paragraphs around. The main thing is to focus on what you consider are the most important aspects or features that define or illustrate what a narrative is.